Hello Taurus, my name is Sherri Simpson. I am your intuitive guide. This is your August 2020 predictions video. I'm gonna start shuffling and see what the cards say for you, Taurus, for the month of August 2020. What does Taurus need to know? Master your heart. Love this card. Major Arcana, major shift, major potential for major shifts. Healing your heart, expanding your heart energy. You manifest with your heart, with your emotions. So if you're not mastering your heart, you're not manifesting what you love. Two major arcana cards right off the hop here. This is the move card. For some of you, you are moving with a partner. So for some of you, you are moving to meet a partner. For some of you, you're just moving your relationship along. And for some of you, you're physically moving, but not necessarily with a partner involved. Woo. Next, we had rest and rejuvenate. It is definitely time. That's a lot of shifts at the beginning of the month. So make sure that you are resting. Make sure that you are relaxing. Make sure that you are celebrating the downtime. Make sure you are getting a higher perspective. I will go back to these and review them again. I just want to give you a heads up. Teach. Third major arcana, first week of August. Lots of big stuff for you, Taurus. This is the 5 card. Definitely there's some change and some transformation happening. If you are a teacher, some of you who are watching this might not see yourself as a teacher, but if you actually look at how you present information to people, you are teaching. So allow yourself to be in a place of confidence while you are sharing information. For those of you who are teachers, it's time to change how you're doing it. Darkest fears. Whenever I see this card, I always believe that these won't come true, but there are some deep-seated fears, mental patterns mostly, that you need to shift. And this month is going to give you the opportunity to shift away from those darkest fears. Got a nope. Detach. I see this as a manifestation card. You can see the 11 here. Whenever you see 11s, you are being asked to join even more solidly in your human perspective and in your spiritual perspective. You can see that she's detaching herself from this current scene. She's also sending a dove into the future. When you are manifesting, you are looking at this end goal, the end of a movie. You are here at the beginning of the movie, so what you want to do is figure out what the movie has to be in order to get to that ending. So if the dove is the end of the movie, then she knows she's going to become the person and go through this process that has that outcome. So that is you. What are you manifesting this month? What does Taurus need to know? Open up. This is a physical card. So if you are hiding at home, if you don't talk to people when you're out and about, if you feel like your energy is tight and closed, it is time to expand. This is a physical card. So how can you play bigger in terms of interacting, in terms of what you're asking for and what you're doing and where you're going and who you're connecting with? Allow yourself to open up. There's a lot of self-love also in this card. So know that it is loving for yourself to open up and expand. What does Taurus need to know, please? Oh, you pulled the World card. Love it. You've had a lot of major arcanas. This is 5. Essentially, what this card tells me is that you can have whatever you want. So when you are mastering your emotions, when you are following your heart, when you are resting and reconsidering what it is that you're doing and where you're going, when you shift with self-confidence, how you are doing things, when you release those fears that may be keeping you stuck, when you really focus on what it is that you want to bring in and know with 100% certainty that it is coming, when you are balanced, when you have a strong foundation, when you are opening up to receive more, it is yours. This card tells me that you are both connected to spirit and to the earth. You have the masculine and the feminine. You are balanced, you are creating. So in the middle of the month, lots of good stuff coming in for you. Taurus, this is a great reading for you so far. Flow. Holy major changes for you. Essentially, when you're manifesting whatever you want, when you're connected to earth and spirit, you are in flow. We are 70 to 80% water, so we are actually meant to be flowy and to be adapting and to be changing. So this is going to feel like you're all powerful. You're going to see things manifesting in your life really quickly and really easily as you move past the middle of August. Love this for you. What else does Taurus need to know? All right. I was told no. All right. If it comes back again, we'll know that I got that wrong. What else does Taurus need to know? There we go. Reach out. See, was I not telling you here to go outside of your comfort zone, to do things differently? They are going to make sure that you get this message. So essentially, you want to really be in a place of confidence. You want to go outside of your comfort zone. You essentially want to do things with larger groups of people. Hopefully with COVID in your area, that is possible. If not, you are going to find a way to shift physically anyway, because those are both physical cards. Third eye chakra. Please tap into your intuition. I use my intuition kind of all day, every day. I literally will ask my intuition if it's for my highest and greatest good to go here, or to do this, or to buy this, or to eat that. You don't have to be that connected, but this is telling you to be more connected. What else does Taurus need to know, please? That card. Dedicated effort. What this tells me is that you really want to choose what you are going to dedicate your effort to. And when you choose something that really feels expansive, and it feels like the light is shining down on you, like your intuition is guiding you, when it feels like you're super confident and this is just the right place for you, it's the right place to be, it's divine timing. When you dedicate your time and your effort physically, so literally doing something different, when you dedicate, it's like you create a Picasso. It literally, your dedicated effort is going to create lots of shifts and expansion for you. Opening up to source. Essentially what this tells me is you want to know that you're not alone. You want to know that you're connected to everyone and everything. You want to know that there's something greater than yourself. I don't necessarily want you to feel like an ant in this great big world, but essentially you want to know that you have help. You want to know that you are connected. You want to know that there is something that is bigger than you. What else does Taurus need to know, please? Healing begins. Beautiful. This is the first second mental pattern card that you've had. Essentially what this tells me is that when you open up the curtain, just like Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz, when you open up the curtain and really look at the truth, when you open up and say, hey, ego mind, that's not really true. That's just something that my mom used to say, or my uncle used to say, or my best friend used to say, or my teacher in the 5th grade used to say. And I don't need that to be true, and it's not really true for me now. So I'm going to just release that, and I'm going to bring in a different pattern. So you're going to allow yourself to heal by pulling away the curtain. Notice she has this beautiful green, it kind of looks like an orb on her chest, and it's also in front of her. Another representation that you and God, you and universe, divine source are of the same. It is my belief that each soul, so every soul, whether they're on the planet or not right now, or they're on some other dimension in some other universe somewhere, every soul is a piece of the light. So if you are a piece of the light, You are pretty way connected. You are made of the same stuff as God and Source. It means that you can think bigger. It means that you can open up to having more. It means that you do have the universe at your fingertips because it's in you. It's what you're created from. So just allow yourself to really get into contact with that and mentally shift whatever patterns need to shift in order for you to heal. Finding balance, another physical card. When I see something like this, we have getting outside, learning and wisdom, making sure you're filling your cup up, which would be about food and drink. Make sure you're spending some time relaxing. Again, getting out into nature and doing things that make you feel beautiful, that you feel and sense as beauty, and relationships. So there's a whole bunch of things here. Essentially, what you want to do is focus on how am I acting in the different areas of my life. So how am I acting in spiritual growth? How am I acting for work and money? How am I acting with my relationship at home? How am I acting with my home in general? How am I acting with my body? How am I acting with my kids or my family members? You really, and my desire to do other things like fun stuff, like exercise or, go to the beach or whatever it is. You really want to tap into where am I out of balance physically, and how can I get more into balance physically? All right, loving this. What is the final card for Taurus, please, for August 2020? Ooh, that one. Oh, of course, it's another Major Arcana card. So this is the Listen card. There was quite a few cards in your reading here. There's 5 of them now that have this bright yellow color in them. Essentially what this is telling me is for you to be in your personal power, for you to be confident. For some of you, your information from source, especially what comes through your third eye, is actually going to come in through your ears. So pay attention to hearing voices in your head that aren't yours. Pay attention to your thoughts. Pay attention to when there are songs playing in your head. So pay attention to the words. Pay attention to overhearing other people's conversations in the grocery store, lineups and places. So paying attention to what you're listening to. Whenever I see this card, I also want to tell you to listen to your own thoughts. You didn't have that many mental cards, you had 2. But essentially, you want to shift your mental patterns so that you are allowing them to be serving you rather than taking you into your darkest fears. If you know the law of attraction, it means that which is like is drawn. So it's like a boomerang that you send out that comes back to you. So if you are always thinking about the worst case scenario, the chances of you bringing really crappy scenarios back to you is pretty high. Those people who are always focusing on the best scenario, they're going to bring those things back. So listen to how you are speaking. Sometimes it's not even you speaking. Sometimes it's you actually paying attention to how you're feeling. Because even if you say something like, I want to call in my life partner right now, but your heart's going, blah, 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 or your gut's like, then your body is saying, no, that might be scary. So you really want to listen. Listen to what you hear. Listen to your thoughts. Listen to what your body is telling you, because that is going to be really powerful information for you this month. All right, let's just do a little review here. At the beginning, in the first week, you had 3 Major Arcana and you had the Rest and Reconsider card. Essentially, you want to be in your place of your heart. You want to move whatever needs to move. For some of you, that's actually moving your body, but for some of you, you're physically moving or planning to move. You might not actually be moving this month. Essentially, there's a lot of shifts. There's a lot of expansion, there's a lot of potential, there's a lot of possibility. In the second week, you started with darkest fears. You were detaching from something, sending what it is that you want out into the future, really getting grounded in your physical body and learning how to expand so that you can manifest exactly what you want. When you're in that place where you know you can manifest exactly what you want, you are in flow. When you're in flow, it's the best time to bring other people in. When you are in flow, it is the best time for you to connect into your intuition and to pay attention and to follow it. When you are feeling that guided, you are going to know what you want to dedicate your effort to, and you're going to physically choose what it is to put your energy into. Know that you are connected to something greater than yourself. I'm getting a sense that some of you are going to kind of feel through the month that you're creating something that may be unique or just to you, but you're going to realize that there's other people across the planet creating something similar. And so you're going to feel connected, tapping in to your mental patterns, making sure you're clearing those out. Find the truth for you. And I don't want to say find the truth for you as in, well, it's true that I only have $5 in the bank, or it's true that I don't have a life partner right now. Potentially, that is true in this second, but it's not true for you that you have to keep only $5 in the bank, or that you can't have a life partner tomorrow who just comes in. So make sure you are healing those patterns, that you're going to allow things in. You need to be able to receive in order to receive everything that the universe has to offer. Finding balance, literally tapping into what's going on in your life right now. Are you spending way too much time working or way too much time at the beach and you're not doing anything else? Make sure you've got some balance. And listen, listen, listen. This is a super powerful card. Listening to everything, yourself, your body, other people, your wisdom, confident listening. That was wonderful, Taurus. I really love this reading for you this month. If you want the extended reading, I will leave the information for that. I trust that this served you, and I look forward to connecting with you next month. Namaste.